probably had this discussion on here before.
We definitely did.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a Sixers fan.
It was all because of the bobblehead that we had a discussion.
I think we might even had it before that. We talk about a lot of shit on here. We got the recap when this season's over. You know that.
Yeah.
Sit down and listen to every episode.
And just get the best shit out. No, we're gonna get the worst shit out of all of them. So y'all know shit is better than that.
Right. Yeah, because season 2, we cut the mic off too much. Season 2, we're doing outtakes.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Because sometimes the things that go on after the mic's cut off and things like that, I feel they'd be good content for the show, but some things are a little too much. But next time, we're definitely getting outtakes. We gotta have outtakes. Bill dropped some crazy stuff on us last episode.
Right when we cut the mic off.
Right as soon as we cut the mic off. I cut the program off and everything. Reminds me, get a field mic too. Real shit. Put that shit over there by the hookah. Forget that it's on.
Nah, but yeah, I'm a Lakers fan. I seen that Ben Simmons hit a 3.
Yeah, Ben Simmons hit the first 3 of his career. How long you been in the league?
He didn't play his first year, so I want to say like 3.
Okay.
That he actually played.
Right. So he's been playing in the league for 3 years now.
Yeah, I think so.
And hit his first 3-pointer. Not for nothing. That Bills battle, that was definitely a line in there. Somebody said it. I think it had to be DNA. Might even been Bill. I don't even know. There was a reference to Ben Simmons not being a shooter in Philly.
And, you know, he probably heard the battle. Was like, fuck it, I'm going to go out and take one.
Yo, listen, a lot of Philly cats was in there.
I'm surprised whoever said it, they get washed up.
Nah, listen, man. To be honest with you, out of all the artists from Pennsylvania that was there, Bill did the best.
I believe that.
It was wild.
I believe that because I saw who was on the card and really, like, this.
Somebody got booed in there for mentioning Cassidy. Tay-Rock. Was it Tay-Rock? I forget now. Because I wasn't there. I didn't see it happen. I was in the back and I heard, like, somebody who was doing, it looked like he was doing well in the battles, or seemed like that. And then out of nowhere, he had, like, a Cassidy line. And he got booed off stage type booed. Like,
yeah, that's one thing.
Like, you can't say nothing else after that. You're done.
Philly is a real defendant of their shit.
But they booed Cassidy and walked out during his performance.
He was letting them down.
I think he is a let down. I can't hold. I think Cassidy is a let down.
You know that they got I think there's only a prison, like jail cells in 2 stadiums in football.
Wow.
Philly and Oakland.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That I was hoping that one of them was going to be in Philly.
I kind of remember, I want to say Beyonce, when she was in Destiny Child, performed at Philly at the All-Star game, and she wore a Lakers jersey, Kobe, and they booed her because of that.
Wow. Yeah, Philly don't really. I mean, towards the end of Kobe's career, they resonated with Kobe, but yeah, they weren't really Kobe fans.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was just on some shit though. Like, bitch, you performing in Philly, and you got somebody else's jersey on,
right? And
I want to say AI was in the league at this time, so it was like kind of like,
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like,
then that's crazy.
And don't get it twisted. I play Kobe over AI every day of the week.
What the fuck is this AI bobblehead doing down here?
I don't know where this came from. He just joined the set. Like, he's
just part of the crew now.
Yeah, I don't know where he came from.
I'm glad he's always looking at you. I hope his face looks disapproving. Like, you know I shouldn't be here,
he's
dog.
He's not looking me in my eyes. Like, he's looking off to the side. Like, this nigga is disrespectful.
Good. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really followed the NBA for a while since Kobe got out the league, to be honest with you.
Nah, Lakers. We haven't been doing that good, but I've been watching. We'll be back now. Well, we should be back now.
Hopefully. We got LeBron. It gave me a chance to actually
AD.
Try to be a LeBron fan, and then he started doing that Taco Tuesday shit. So
nah, we got a LeBron and AD. That's like the new Shaq and Kobe to me.
That's what's up.
Speaking of Shaq, this motherfucker dropping diss bombs.
Diss bombs. I feel sorry for Damian Lillard. Like, I don't know. I don't think that it's maybe because he probably didn't listen to Shaq's first album. He's a young guy. Probably didn't listen to Shaq's album at all. Doesn't think that Shaq could rap, or that Shaq isn't some type of hip hop fan, or maybe he's just washed up as a person. No, not at all. Shaq gave him two diss tracks of "Please Relax," bro.
And it wasn't like it was months later. This just was like they going back and forth.
Yeah. See, Damian's diss track sounded new. His diss track had like this big ass Drake perspective, like, Damian Lillard, like, yeah, I'm rich.
It just seemed like he might have got a studio in his crib where he has engineers and producers and all that on deck at all times.
Shaq didn't care about nothing in that disc but these bars real quick. You go get this work.
Shaq shit was not.
He recorded this shit on his phone. Shaq did this shit right off his phone. Like, oh, word. Picked his phone up and went right to recording with the beat in the background.
Nigga said right after he got done doing a general commercial.
Right. Right. He said that shit. He said, I don't need attention. I got 10 commercials in circuit right now. So what I need attention for? I wouldn't diss Shaq. Nope. Shaq's from that era.
But and even if you kill Shaq with like man bars, the fact that Shaq is like that much bigger of a person, his music is still gonna be like if he said some kind of dope shit, you could be like, damn, you let Shaq say that to you? Right.
Real shit. Was Shaq at you like that? Yeah, even if the shit was mediocre. Shaq, like, where'd he get that from? Yeah, he disrespected that man.
Nigga said you ain't never gonna be Westbrook or Curry. That would have hurt my feelings. I would have been a little upset at Shaq. Like,
I wonder if they're gonna see each other in person.
They're gonna eventually.
How do you think that's gonna transpire?
They gotta give each other a hug, laugh it off.
Right.
Rich nigga shit.
We got too much money for this.
They're not like.
And we're black.
No. You know, like the rappers, these motherfuckers will see each other, be trying to fight. Man, they doing this shit for entertainment. Right. This ain't no real beef.
Yeah, of course it's not. But if you're gonna be addressing my skills on the court, telling me who I can't compare to ever. I don't know. David said some stuff too. He said the only reason he got those rings in LA was because of Kobe.
And he said the one he got in what's it called?
He said they didn't
Miami.
He said they didn't really need him. He said we didn't need the diesel like Shaq in Cleveland.
Yeah, but he was saying at Miami he won because of Wade. Like he was really trying to say like it wasn't you, it was the other niggas on the team.
Right. Nah, man.
But Shaq did say that if he sees him, it's still a problem, even if McCullers with him.
He did.
So, he really was some smoke. He said we're going to quick 2-on-2.
I don't like you or Charles Barkley. Charles had nothing to do with that shit.
Charles Barkley was listening. Was like, what the fuck? Go get Shaq on the phone. He said, we really don't like each other.
Right. Poor Chuck. He said, but you ain't got to go talk about that shit.
The movie Space Jam?
Who the fuck don't know Space Jam?
This nigga's dog was named Sir Charles.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah. This is full dog. I know that was a shot.
Had to be. But Charles Barkley was in that movie, wasn't he? Yeah. He was the Orange Monster. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was a shot. But see, people did the movie with Jordan. They didn't bitch. They went out there and got that check. Even with a shot at him still in the movie. Niggas can't get a part 2 because nobody wants to work with LeBron. Nobody. It would literally have to be the Lakers. The whole movie would have to be about him on the Lakers.
Well, nah. If you think about it, the whole movie would really be him playing against some aliens.
Right. But who are the aliens? Nobody even wants to be an alien. People don't want to be. They don't want to work with the nigga in a movie where they're going to be against him.
That's trash. You're weird for that.
Right. Probably because you already know he's going to win.
You know what they should do? They should have LeBron, like, have the motherfucking aliens get some time travel shit and still the best players from that era.
That'd be cool. Get them along with it because I know the old heads love LeBron.
Yeah.
The old heads definitely love that guy. And that Taco Tuesday bullshit.
I think it's more of they seen good players and they see LeBron as like of that caliber. Like he could have probably handled himself back in the day.
Right. Oh, he went through a flop phase for a while. I have no idea what that was about. He's a big ass dude. I can't even give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, nah.
I feel like a lot of people were flopping.
It happened.
Not as much as him though.
Yeah, not as much as him. He had a real phase, but it does. You know what I'm saying? It does happen in all the sports. It'd be like some people play like that.
I remember Kobe said that he'll never flop. You never seen Kobe flop, and you never seen Kobe take a charge.
That's Kobe fucking Bryant. We gotta talk about him.
I don't never remember seeing Kobe take a charge.
Listen, man, Kobe was probably the toughest nigga in the NBA that got two-pieced. He might not could fight, but he wasn't no bitch. I can never really be mad at Kobe.
Drake's dad saying that Drake was lying about him not being around.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Dennis. So Dennis looks like a liar. He just looks like a nigga that wasn't around for his kid's childhood.
That's fucked up. I mean, how could he for real? Memphis ain't close to Canada.
I'm mad that he said, like, he asked Drake, like, why you be telling these lies? It's about, Dad, they sell records. I don't even feel like Drake calls his dad Dad. He definitely calls him Dennis.
He definitely calls his dad Dennis. That's fucked up.
That he calls his dad Dennis?
Yeah.
that he's lying on his son's name.
Both of them. What if he's not though? I guess he probably is lying because that's not gonna make me buy or listen to your music. Or your dad wasn't there.
Well, let me go ahead.
So much.
So let me go ahead and just go ahead and go cop that.
That's how I'm gonna sell
new
music.
album.
That's how I'm gonna sell music to young Black Americans. But for real, nigga, that is a demographic, and that could, you know what I'm saying? That's not far fetched.
That's mad far fetched.
Drake is a whole machine. That is not far fetched.
That's far fetched.
You think? Nah, I don't want to say that. You know, yeah, his dad was definitely there. I don't know what that man was doing.
Who? Listen to all Drake singles. Who is that crowd towards? That's not to no goddamn kid at home without a dad.
Right. It's not Meek music.
Like, he doesn't make music for a little like that young niggas running the streets would have felt.
I feel you.
Now, like you said, me.
But he still make the shit resonate. The nigga was half white, half black. His black side appealed to all the shit. Dad wasn't there. That stereotype. It comes right out.
Yeah, it's a single mom.
But you know, Drake's dad, he might just be the type of nigga who felt like he was there. Nigga, I was there as often as I fucking could be. How dare you tell these niggas I was a deadbeat? For real. Like your mom lives all the way in fucking Canada. I live in fucking Memphis. I got up there as often as I fucking could.
But he didn't though. Did he say his dad wasn't paying child support?
Oh, fucking Drake said all that shit.
Yeah.
He said my dad wasn't paying child support.
But it'd be like one or two bars in the song. Like he wasn't giving this nigga verses. Look at this nigga Eminem. Eminem used to about killing his mom.
Eminem killed his mom for real. He made her rap. It got to the point where she put out a diss track. Like when Eminem's mom came out with a diss track, I was like, wow, he really. Like,
she really did?
Yeah, Eminem's mom put out a diss track. It was in the studio. I forget who got her in the studio to do a diss track, but yeah, it really happened.
Oh my god,
terrible. But think about the point someone gets you to.
For you to have to make a diss track.
You'd have to make a diss track because
your son.
That first album was crazy, and he had like numerous songs about offing you. And there's a whole song dedicated to offing you. Like numerous off my mom bars, fuck my mom, and then a whole song dedicated to fuck this bitch.
That's some wild shit.
And then he blows up. Like boom. Now these songs is popular. Everybody sees you and knows that.
Yeah, shit is mom.
Then 8 Mile comes out.
Yo, and you like now. Not only do we hear about you being a piece of shit mom, we get to see you being a piece of shit mom.
Right. If anybody did their mom dirty, it was Eminem. That was terrible, yeah.
I'm trying to think of one good thing he said about his mom, but I can't think of nothing.
He didn't like his mom, fam. I wonder if he ever patched that up.
I'm probably not. White people, they hold grudges. Yo, white people are the only. They gotta be like one of the only races of people that really would. I'm like, I'm not talking to my dad right now. And it'd be like 4 months. You'd be like, damn, niggas, can he get a text?
Right.
What's going on? What the fuck happened with y'all? My mom could curse me out and I'll leave her house. And 2 days later, I'll text her like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, right. I always talk to my mom. I'm never gonna... Because, you know, my mom did that shit to me. I'll get in trouble as a kid, get my fucking ass whipped. And then, you know...
I'm running away from here.
Not too long after that ass whipping, it's all love.
Yeah.
Right? All right, I had a good relationship with my mom. Me and my dad had an okay relationship. We had a good relationship. It's nothing bad. But do you know people with, like, deadbeat parents?
Yes.
Like, I see it happen to younger kids. I know deadbeat parents, but I don't know people with deadbeat.
It's like younger parents, it seems like. Like if the dad and the mom had a kid real young.
My mom had me young. She never no fucking deadbeat.
Not that. Not both parents. But
okay.
Like if your dad's not around, some niggas is good niggas. So they go, even if they not around, they make sure you still taken care of. There's some niggas that they not around, they don't care.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. They call their parents their real name.
I call my mom by her first name, but only because it was my first words. So she just like allowed that. My little brother calls her mom.
You call your mom by her first name?
Yeah, all the time, everywhere. I call her mom playfully. For real. I call her by her first name. And that's been me since I was a baby.
When we're done with this shit, I want to know what your mom's name is that you be calling her that. Like, that's wild. Like, I'm just trying to, like imagine me calling my mom by her first name.
No, I call my mom by her first name. Our relationship is fucking excellent. There's nothing disrespectful or anything. Like, that's what she taught me. For real. I was her first kid. She was young. That was probably her a parenting mistake.
Yeah. So she dropped the ball on that one.
For real. But that's just how it is. My little brother's dad, I guess he wasn't having that, so. Mom. And my dad definitely wasn't having that. Dad.
Yeah, but.
I probably fuck around and call my dad by his first name. He'll probably be like, he'll feel disrespected real quick. Like, what?
Yeah.
Just joking around. I don't even think I've ever attempted that as a joke. I might have, because I'm a sarcastic asshole sometimes, but I don't even think I've ever done that. But yeah, I call my mom by her first name. It freaks people out.
I'm still a little shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't even picture myself calling my mom her real name. Even my dad, like calling him. Like I can't picture it. It seems far fetched. It almost seems not possible.
Listen, even in my phone, I don't even have her under mom. I have her under her first name.
How you sleep at night?
Comfortable as hell.
Not as comfortable as calling your mom. You would have slept a little bit easier.
That's on her though.
What if your kid doesn't call you dad?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that.
My kids start calling me Eric. We get an attorney test. Cause y'all know something I don't know.
Me and my son had the same name.
See, and me and my dad got the same name, so that's why it's weird for me to call his name. Like I would never be able to call him like yo Eric. Like, I don't even like saying that shit myself. Like to my friends, that's the name Eric.
I feel you. Not even like playfully by a nickname or something. Nah, he's just gonna have to call me Dad or Papa. That's what I've been saying to him.
They call you Papa.
Every time he looks at me, but like it's me, Papa. You don't remember me? The same guy that's been sitting over here this whole time he was sleeping. Because he just always looks so puzzled, like, who the fuck is this guy?
How is fatherhood going for you?
Fun. Different. I mean, I've had fucking stepkids, but never a baby.
Stepkids don't count.
Right. So I've even, like, I know what to expect in certain ages from children because of dealing with other people's kids, but like a baby it's like fucking the most precious, delicate thing ever. Like, you drop your phone and you try not to all the time, right? But this is a baby. You can't even make like a life mistake. Like, I always make sure my hands and stuff are clean. All kinds of shit. People can't touch them.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch them. Like, you wash your hands? Are you sick or anything? Don't touch my fucking kid.
That's a big thing, yo. Like, people, whoever want to hold their kids, yeah, chill.
Right. Right.
She want to hold the baby. Nah, chill.
You gotta take this test first. Something. You gotta get a whole sobriety test before you hold the kid. Even old people. My girl was telling me yesterday, she had my son at the museum and her grandmom was there. That she doesn't like letting her grandmom hold him.
Parkinson's be acting up, shaking the baby up.
Her grandmom's like 80-something. She got a bad hip, all kinds of shit. Nope.
She's like, oh, look at this half black.
I don't ever want to come back
black
to my grandma dropped your baby. I'll kill everybody.
Yo, your girl's grandma doing something that gotta be tough to deal with, yo. Like, in general, like, yo, you come home, oh, yeah, my grandma broke the TV. Yo, you know, bitch. You like, yo, this old bitch don't get the fuck out of my house. Because, like, the mom, you like, all right, she can pay it off. The grandma, what the fuck is she gonna do? Her SSI checks? Or Social Security, I don't know. Whatever these old motherfuckers is getting these days.
Right. My girls, people are fucking, I don't want to say they're rich, but
they're doing well.
Yeah, they're doing all right. I've been to their house. I'll tell you that later. They got a nice house.
Did you watch the BET Awards?
Nah, I missed the BET Awards. I don't really fuck with the BET Awards. Was it the Hip Hop Awards? They had a cipher and all that? Oh, yeah, no duh. They had a cipher because DNA won that too before he got to fucking the battle up there.
Oh.
They said he won $25K down there. They weren't supposed to talk about it. They weren't allowed to talk about it until yesterday. But the battle wasn't supposed to come out until whatever day, so they talked about it on stage. Or they talked about it backstage. No, he said something about it on stage too. And nigga won $25K. So whatever they did down there, the nigga won. Smack and DNA was down there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't catch any of it actually. I seen like 2 stories. Like Jay-Z won Hustler of the Year.
Jay-Z won Hustler of the Year. So despite all that internet riffraff and bullshit, BET gave him Hustler of the Year. See? Jay-Z won Hustler of the Year. Because what else did he do besides that?
What?
Your man, Jay-Z.
No, what else did he do besides what?
Partner with the NFL.
I mean, he became a billionaire this year, the past year.
Okay, yeah.
I want to say, like, the big story was Kylie. They put her on the front of Time magazine as a self-made billionaire, and everybody was upset about it because of the self-made part. But I think it was, like, they were comparing, saying that all she had to do was put out makeup to be a billionaire, and Jay-Z had to do it. And it was, like, a big-ass list of shit, like clothing, alcohol.
Everybody loves the Kardashians. There's people that love Jay-Z, love the Kardashians, hate Jay-Z, love the Kardashians. Right. Like, her demographic is just...
Nah, but that, like, makeup...
She's gonna get 1 billion lipsticks off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, makeup, you could... Their family's a good-looking family.
Right.
When it comes to all the makeup, you know. If you can sell that shit, people are gonna buy it.
They don't think she deserves self-made? I don't give a fuck. I seen her getting clowned on the internet, too, thanks to Black Twitter, because she posted a Bugatti. She took it down, too. And people are starving.
Yo... Oh man, I need to get like super rich and famous just to deal with niggas like that. Yo, the people starving. So the fuck what? So fucking what? I don't care.
I mean, she can't buy a lavish car.
I'm sure that she's doing more for starving people than you are, buddy.
Right. You don't know what the hell these people do. How many jobs they've created or anything like that.
Exactly. Exactly, yo. Like, motherfuckers just be on the internet chatty pattying it up.
Yeah, the internet made people, I don't know, feel like they were like damn near equal to other people. Like, hey man, I wouldn't do that.
Social media warriors.
Yeah, social media warriors.
They all fight the calls now. Like,
yeah, they type the calls, type the power.
Yep. Put that on the t-shirt.
I was just thinking about that. Whatever.
Type the power.
Type the power. Yo, when this drops, man, you hear that shit, don't steal our fucking idea.
But yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus won, I don't know, they have a word for it, like the best feature, basically.
Okay. Of course he had the best feature.
That Old Town Road.
Right.
And he dedicated to Nipsey.
Good. His PR probably told him to do that.
Of course.
It's like, hey man, you're at the BET Awards.
Dedicating my award to no nigga.
Right. Miley dropped the whole hip hop thing. She was like, I'm not fucking with hip hop, and then tried to come back with hip hop. I don't know what's up with her. That bitch retarded.
White people, whenever their career starts going down, they'll drop like a twerk video with like 2 black chicks or something.
I don't know, see, but she was doing that. She was dropping twerk videos with 2 black chicks.
And her career, after her little show, Miley Cyrus, she kind of fell off.
And then she dropped like a whole album and everything, produced by Mike Will, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and then right when she got popular again, I was going through a dark time in my life. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You was having some fun.
That's negative. Can't have you just trying to be a part of the culture.
Yo, and that's why they
dropping
talking
the
about
culture off.
like that's why they always say like, you know, black people always welcome all these cultures in with open arms, and they wouldn't do the same for us.
Right. I don't know. I mean, that's true. We do. Welcome a lot of people into the culture with open arms, but
that when Lil Nas X, that shit was #1 on a country joint, and they was like, oh no, this ain't country music. Why not? What the fuck is these fuckers talking about riding the horse? It ain't country music. See, they wasn't welcoming of him.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. We do let too many people in. But that's not everywhere though. Like some people aren't with that shit.
Nah, but like I know that. But I mean like
white rappers have a hard time.
They do.
I've seen it.
If they're not nice.
Yeah. Of course.
If that's what I'm saying. If you can rap though, like Eminem, he's not coming in here. He didn't come in here and then went back. He came here because he was a fucking rapper.
Right.
Mac Miller, he's a rapper. Like they're not coming here to do some shit and then I don't affiliate myself with them.
Right. Yeah. They're hip hop.
I mean, there's one person I feel like he should have got away. Justin Bieber.
You like Justin Bieber?
No. When he came into he was first came out, his career was real white. But yeah, all the girls go crazy.
He didn't have control of it.
Then he started hanging out with the black kids.
Yeah.
Doing a little more wild and out.
Well, they say it was his fault. Niggas couldn't even get activists.
He was buying it all up.
They caught him with a bunch of it, and then they just stopped making it. It's like, how do you get this? You got all this syrup.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
But I feel like he's getting back to where he needs to be in life.
Where's that?
Making music. Staying the fuck out of trouble.
Yeah.
I feel, listen, that's one thing about rich people, yo. It seems like all their fun is troublesome shit. Motherfuckers want to get drunk and wild out.
What's wrong with that?
If I'm a millionaire, I'm not getting drunk. If I'm a famous millionaire, I'm not getting drunk in fucking little ass, I don't even want to say little, nightclubs with mad regular civilians. All these motherfuckers want to do is punch me in my face, take my necklace off, pass that shit around. Yo, it's crazy because it's like that.
This nigga said, take my necklace off. That's real. Chain snatching is a real,
It ain't like what it used to be, though, because these motherfuckers wear chokers now.
Right. You gotta get real close to snatch that chain.
But it's back in the day,
when your chain was hanging low,
you could wrap that shit up and start punching nigga in the face with it and swoop that shit right off his neck. Nowadays, this shit, yo, unclaps your shit. Unclaps it. You ain't snatching up shit. You can't even yank it off on some hard shit.
Nope.
Like how Debo did this nigga Red. Well, this nigga said,
my grandma bought me that chain.
That's a wild. That was fucked up. And that's how niggas get their shit snatched too.
Just like that. I don't know. I've never been that kind of bully. Then what do you do with it? You pawn it? It's broken.
Nah, the motherfuckers be trying to fix the shit.
Oh, okay.
And then you wear it. Tell it to your mans. I mean, you could pawn it if you really needed it.
So you've done this before. You're a chain snatcher, I see.
I never have in my life.
I don't know, man. You had all the chain snatch technique going down. I don't know what to believe.
That's for anything. Anything you stealing. That's not my cup of tea, though.
Man, you rich. I know you don't be out here stealing.
You rich, because I don't got no eagles on my roof.
I told you I'm cutting that part out. They ain't even gonna know what the fuck that means. Tell us about this work experience.
I'm doing the other dude's job, and he's like, "Oh, what are you bored?" Nigga, I'm about to start shuffling shit around. Like, hold on, nigga. You ain't doing your own job. That's why I'm doing this shit. Am I bored?
You just trying to make the day go faster or something like that? Or get some work done?
I was just trying to do... I needed to clear some space.
Right.
His job is to clear the space.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm doing it, he gonna be like, what are you, bored or something?
What the fuck was he doing?
Nothing.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Smart ass comment.
Well, I see your job is hiring.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make no mentions of Eric's job on here.
Don't go there. It's a terrible place. Shit, I'm trying to get hired at Tyler Perry studio.
Right, aren't we both? Trying to do something over there at the new Tyler Perry studio. Congratulations to him.
Definitely.
He's been on a come up since he started. I thought he already had a studio. I could have sworn Tyler Perry Studios was a thing already.
I think it was, but not to the
point that it is now.
Yeah, like now this shit now was like some.
Yeah, now it's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know if it's true or not because it came from like a third party site, but it was one of those. It said that his it used to be a Confederate army base, so that's real.
Yeah,
that's amazing. That is dope as hell right there.
I want to say a lady named Ava. She was there on opening night, and she was the one that said like his studio is bigger than
Universal Studios,
all those others. I don't know if she said Universal, but I saw it was like Disney, Paramount, Sony, because Universal is a big ass spot.
They're all both coast.
Yeah,
so that's Universal Studios. We'll take a job with y'all too. Just say it.
Yeah, right. Whoever's hiring, gotta get with us.
No offense to Mr. Perry, yeah, but that's pretty dope though, man. I appreciate Tyler Perry. My mom used to always have the Medea tapes back when they was just like plays.
I remember seeing them back then, and then she got a movie.
Yeah,
he got a movie.
Medea got a movie.
Yeah,
it's Medea's movie. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, I definitely remember all the plays up until the movies, and then even after the movie, they were still doing plays. They were still touring doing plays. They were just plays of, the movie. Yeah, movie was lightly based off the plays, a little bit less singing and stuff like that. Because it was always singing in the plays. That's why they are what they are. I wonder how much they make doing that, touring and doing plays. Could you do that? Tour, put on 3 shows a day, singing, practice, hit the road.
I don't know about singing, but I could definitely, if it's paying the bills, if I'm making like good money doing it, I can do it.
There's a lot of these plays too. Be in these plays. Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell be in all the movies and all the plays. Like, when does that brother sleep? And like, it's been since I was a kid. He's been in fucking everything. Everything.
And he be in shit. You be like, what? Where did he come from?
Like, damn, I completely forgot that was Clifton Powell. Went back to go watch Menace to Society. I'm like, I forgot that was him.
Shit, the way he just popped up in Next Friday.
Right.
It's like, what? Where the fuck you come? Fuck you come from, Pinky?
Right. And he's like, what do you call those good actors? He's a thespian. Is that how you say it? You may want to look it up now. Like, he's a performer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not. He might have a silly role or two, but he's like a serious artist.
I remember the first time I seen Michael Clark Duncan in Friday.
Oh yeah, he wasn't Friday. He was in the Debo scene. He was in that one scene. Yeah, I do remember that.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is this one of the dudes from around the corner that Debo will be playing with like that?
Scott, he was one of Debo's boys. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Michael Clark Duncan was a big dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I do remember seeing him in that role only. I wonder like how that works out. You get to show up to a movie set, they're like, yeah, we got a joint for you, non-speaking.
Well,
you get to roll dice with Debo.
Nah, I guess it's always something like, you an actor in there, they doing the movie, one of your people's in the movie you cool with, hey, yo, you wanna like come be in the scene real quick, man, like
right,
just to show face.
That could be it. Terry Crews was doing security for these movies before they put him in one, but they get he was the next Debo pretty much.
Yeah, I was like he got like real big. I think and it's crazy because he's a really good actor.
You would have never known. In Hollywood, you just gotta take your chance.
Yeah, it was a video talking about like people, the struggle they was going through before they made it, and they were talking about Arnold.
Okay.
They told him, you'll never make it as an actor because your accent is too thick. Motherfucker.
Somehow, that worked for him.
Listen, you can't even hear the word Terminator, nothing, and you don't think of him.
Right. Yeah.
They got to put his name next to that shit in the fucking dictionary.
And now look at him. He's the governor.
Yeah. Still acting. He got like another Terminator movie coming out.
He did Terminator. He was in one of the Expendables, wasn't he?
I think both of them.
Yeah. You're right. He was probably in both of them joints. It wasn't the biggest role in the Expendables. Or like maybe in like the second or third when he had a bigger role. But
that was a letdown movie,
It was. But what'd you expect though?
No. They tried to do too much. They tried to DJ Khaled their way into a movie. Because they had every action person in the movie.
The DJ Khaled movies never work. What movie had the budget like that? I don't even know. I can't even call it. I don't know if it was a budget or not because I don't know how much they paid these guys. But still, it looks like it cost a lot.
Yeah.
For a bunch of older gentlemen to do their own stunts to be in there doing stunts. Well, not really, because it's just a lot of shooting. Jet Li probably did most of the action in all of those movies. But still, I don't know what movie had a character, a bunch of characters like that, and it was really good and memorable.
I can't even think of one.
Yeah, I can't think of one either. And it kind of fit, you know what I mean? Because those guys are kind of they were getting expendable at that time. Like, we'll just hire another you.
But I mean, like, no, those guys were like the action. It was Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Like, those were the action guys. Like,
yeah, the action guys. Put all the action guys in one flick. Yeah.
You would think that they would look to the past and they never seen it.
Because look how the Fast and the Furious, like, those are. They're trying to do that kind of same thing with those. They're putting.
They suck.
Exactly.
They didn't suck before.
When they didn't suck when they were just normal characters and not trying to get all the big names.
I said, after Tokyo Drift, and the only reason I give that one kind of a pass is because I've never been to Tokyo. I don't know how it works out over there. But it seemed like
that's the one Bow Wow was in?
Yeah, when they were over in Japan. I don't know how drifting works over there. If they just be drifting down the street like in the movie. Everybody minding their business. But after that, it went downhill. Because they tried to get too actiony.
Yeah. And it's really a driving movie.
Listen, the first movie, it was about motherfuckers driving cars and stealing shit and the undercover cop coming in to get the drivers. The second one, same shit. The drivers is trying to, which I don't understand. Why the fuck would you want people with loud ass attention grabbing cars to be driving drugs for you? It's beyond me. I don't understand it at all. If you missed that first gap, then it was a decent movie.
That's a hell of a point to point out. Those guys probably were not. Those weren't the drug running guys.
Like that.
Maybe they were. I don't know. They were faster than cop cars.
Listen,
as long as the guy could drive.
Yeah, you could outrun a cop, but why won't you just get it in a regular? Like, what the fuck you put in that cars that you can't put in a regular minivan and have somebody drive up?
Oh, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Nah, you would to get the motherfuckers that's in and out of traffic going under trucks.
I don't know shit about cars, man. Listen, my muffler fell off the other day. Whole muffler. On 9th Street. Terrible. Right in front of the club. Right by Reverb.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what happened. A screw came loose. It wasn't nothing serious, like rust or anything, but somehow a screw fell out of the piece that holds my muffler up, and just dragging that bitch down the street. I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? It just gradually got worse until I turned the corner.
If you would have been in the Fast and the Furious movie, you would have probably had a new car the next day.
Right. Of course I would have.
That's how they was giving it up.
You want to talk about some fuckboy shit, since that's what seems to be the consensus around the household. Top 15 cities to get laid in. And how many of these have you been to? Just you personally. Let's start from the bottom. Los Angeles, California.
Been there.
Columbus, Ohio.
I never been to Columbus.
Tampa, Florida.
I never been to Tampa.
Pittsburgh, PA.
Never been to Pittsburgh.
Oakland, California.
Nope.
Dallas, Texas.
Nope.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I'm surprised that is not how the list. No, I never been there.
That's 9. That's 9 on the list. So Dallas is in the top 10 of easiest cities to get laid in. Minneapolis, Minnesota, you said no. Houston, Texas.
Nope.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Nope.
Philadelphia, PA.
Is this for all races of people? Because Boston is notoriously against non-whites.
Racist white girls love black niggas.
True. Philly? Yeah, I've been to Philly.
New York, New York.
Of course.
Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Miami, Florida.
Never been to Miami.
Atlanta, Georgia.
I've been to Atlanta.
Chicago, Illinois.
Nope.
So you've been to
a few.
3 out of the top 5. Letting that go. 3 out of the top 5 and the bottom one. It was all missed on the in-betweens.
I'm sure you've been to more of those cities than I've been.
Nope.
Right.
I never got laid in none of those cities.
Whoa. I didn't say I did.
That's not what I was implying. I'm sorry. I'm like, why does he sound so defensive?
Been to some of those cities after I was a bold lady.
Nah, I feel you. But yeah, none of those cities. Oh, Philly, I'm tripping. That's different. That's PA.
You've been in New York.
Yeah, I've been in New York. I've been in New York. I shopped in New York. I went to shows out there and came right home afterwards.
Nah, when niggas tell you they shopped in New York, they was mom pussy.
Nah, didn't even have the time for that.
Listen, anything you do is buying pussy.
It wasn't for New York pussy though. I bought some shit to come back for some Redding pussy.
The wildest shit about New York might be the motherfucking subways.
Your subways are crazy.
Dog, I went down there one time and this dude was begging for money. And the one white guy said no, and the man people started saying no. And he was like, that's all right. After y'all leave, when the next crowd comes in, I'm going to start all over again. Oh, you got this panhandling shit down packed.
Yeah, righteous panhandling. Man, listen, that righteous panhandling has been happening. It's like an epidemic amongst panhandlers. And people who ask for money, they feel like you should give it to them. They'll knock on your window in traffic these days.
Yeah. Don't knock on my
window. It goes beyond the sign. They'll knock on your window. They'll sadly look into your eyes. They'll stand there. It's,
you're like, hey, I need $2 for gas. I'll put my hand up like, I need $2 for gas too.
Right.
We all broke out here, baby. So they ain't got no money.
Shoot, we should have asked Blaze about that. Blaze was telling me a story one time. Somebody asked him for some money. He gave him all change. The dude didn't want the change. He said he gave him at least like $5 in change outside of a gas station.
And the dude said no?
Yeah, he said no. I don't want the change. Like he tried to give it back to him.
We
like
might
he
have
put a bunch of change in his hand. The dude tried to give it back.
Yo, that's man funny. That's man funny. A dude, imagine you had to pay later some change in the hat. Like, here you go. That's all I got, man. This motherfucker was like, nah, you gotta take this back, player.
That's fucking ignorant. I don't care what anybody says.
You gotta fight.
Don't hand me back my change.
You gotta fist fight.
Yeah.
And you gotta win too, because if you lose, then he's running your pockets.
Yeah, I think about it. You're about to fist fight a guy who has nothing to lose
at all.
So
he may even go the extra little bit to kill you just so that he can go to jail.
3 hots in a cot for a while. For a good time, he just killed your dumb ass outside the A+. That's a fail. That's exactly what your headline should read in the newspaper. I fell at the A+. Somebody went up there and got killed by a panhandler.
And you know the crazy thing is, I'm sure that shit happens.
It has to. It wouldn't be the first. If it happens, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yo, dying certain ways is some whack shit, yo. Like, I remember back when I had a job at KFC, the motherfucking wire started sparking and shit was flying all over the place, and I started running. My boss was like, "You a grown ass man running like that," which was made wild because I was in high school still.
How long have you had that beard?
We was not have beards there, so.
Oh, right, you're dealing with food, okay. Shit.
But he was like, "You a grown ass man running like that," and I was like, "I'm not dying in this fucking uniform."
Right.
I refuse to die in this KFC uniform. This is not how I'm going out.
Right. If you get fried at KFC, that is also a fail.
Said if you get fried at Kentucky Fried.
Right. And what other kind of failure ways of death would be? That's a good subject.
Yo, like,
We should do that next episode. Top 10 terrible ways to die. You don't want to go out like this.
You got your narrator voice on. Top 10 ways to die.
It's October, man. You got to get your spooky voice on. You'll be doing the spooky voice?
Nah.
Oh, man. It's not just for kids.
I remember one time a kid came up to me and he was like, "What are you being for Halloween?" And I was like, "A young dad." I was like, "That's the scariest shit of them all." And his mom in the background like, "You heard that? You know that's right." Relax, bitch.
Right.
Just slow the fuck down.
People just jumping all up in your conversations. I was talking to your son, not you.